The date is Saturday the 14th of October 2023. It's finally here, what we've all been waiting for. The Prime card. KSI versus Tommy Fury and Logan Paul versus Danis. Now normally, I don't pay to watch the boxing live, I just wait till the next day and watch the highlights. But I was excited for this one. So excited that I invited my mates round to watch it as well. In the UK, the fight was supposed to cost $19.99, but when I tried to buy the live stream, it said $24.99. So I was a bit pissed off I had to pay an extra $5. And in hindsight, when all was said and done, it really wasn't worth it. I'd still be just as pissed off if they only charged me a $5 for the whole thing. So let's go through the fights, shall we? The first fight of the night was SX vs DTG, which was a little unfair as DTG had experience while SX didn't, and you could really tell. SX was bullied the entire time, he didn't even make it out of round 1. The next fight was Astrid Wet vs Alexia Grace, and this one was actually pretty good. You could tell the fighters really didn't like each other, they were trading blows back and forth. Okay, the punches didn't have much power behind them, but it's women's boxing, what do you expect?
I'm not sexist. Being sexist is wrong.
Yeah.
And being wrong is for women.
After that, it was Chase Demore vs Tempo Arts, which was a very entertaining fight. But me and my friends had no idea who either of them were, and at the time, we couldn't remember their names. So we gave them nicknames. We called them Muscles and Tubby. And I want to say well done to Tubby for beating Muscles. I was not expecting that. Following that, we had Swarms vs Ed Matthews. Originally, Swarms was supposed to rematch Ryan Taylor, which I was really looking forward to because the first time they fought, Swarms defeated Ryan with one punch, earning himself the name the Black One Punch Man. Unfortunately though, Ryan Taylor got arrested 3 days before the fight, so Ed Matthews stepped in and took the title of One Punch Man away from Swarms.
Oh, big shots come forward. Oh, and he's down! Huge left hook right to start.
Soka.
Next was Alex Wasabi and Nick LMAO versus Pineda and B Dave in a tag team match. I noticed the rounds seemed to be too short. There wasn't enough time for them to wear out. Every time they started to gas, they'd just tag out. I think for the tag team fights to work better, you'd need to remove the timer, remove the rounds and have them fight till somebody's knocked out. Also, Pineda's supposed to be a professional boxer, yet he spent as much time flinching as he did fighting. Plus, he got knocked down by Alex Wasabi, and no self-respecting professional would ever let that happen.
And then the result going the other way, and that's one of those things where I kept saying it and I'll keep saying it.
Gay!
Next, we had Whindersson Nunes versus my mate Nate. This was a real boring one. Then it was another shit fight. King Kenny versus Anthony Taylor. Now Kenny's not a fighter. It's painful watching him try to be something he's not. Kenny, you're a shit boxer. Stop risking brain damage. As for Anthony Taylor, he can't fight either, but he should keep boxing. I wouldn't mind if he got brain damage. Next was Dean the Great versus Waleed Sharks. A very good fight where both men gave it their all. Then it was Salt Pappy versus Slim, which was another great fight. That being said, I still haven't seen 25 quid's worth of entertainment yet. But not to worry, it's main event time. What a fucking joke that was. After all that build up, that's what we got? Fucking embarrassing. Which is exactly what Logan said on Instagram. What's funny though is what the comments said.
No.
You remember when Logan Paul said to Jake,
I think I'm better than you.
he's taking the piss, right? Jake's miles better. Logan's form is shit, 90% of his punches have no power, and he never puts his hands up to block his face. Luckily though he didn't have to in this fight because Danis barely threw any fucking punches. He threw more at the security guard. He still missed, but at least he threw.
I didn't take any damage.
In the months leading up to the fight, Danis showed the world how much of a slut Logan Paul's fiancée is.
I need penis inside of me. So, if any of you guys know a good dick that doesn't have STDs on it, I'll take it.
I wonder if Logan Paul ever thinks about all the dicks he's inadvertently sucking every time he kisses her. Now it's time for the reason I made this video in the first place. KSI versus Tommy Fury. This was by far JJ's worst performance. He looked better when he fought Joe Weller. It's a very clear loss. All JJ did was clinch. Every fighter on the undercard showed great showmanship, but not JJ.
It's a robbery, bro. How many jabs did he land? How many jabs did you land? You didn't get hardly any shots off.
We all know KSI has a big head, both literally and metaphorically. His ego just keeps getting bigger and bigger. This loss should have humbled him a bit, but no, of course not.
I fucking hate losing, man. Even though Tommy Fury won it was a loss because he said he was going to knock out. Control it, KSI, come on.
I can't believe I lost. You're an adult, mate. Fucking act like it.
When I show you what I'm going to do to Tommy Fury, it's going to shock the world.
Oh yeah, you shocked us alright, JJ. Shocked us with how much of a little bitch you are when you lose.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
This is really painful for me. I've been a fan of JJ since I was a child, but there's no way I can support that kind of behaviour. JJ has now officially appealed his loss, even though he took the piss out of Logan for doing the same thing when they had their fight.
And you just can't take it, can you? You just can't handle the thought of being a loser.
So he's a fucking hypocrite as well as a sore loser. All in all, the fight was shit. A waste of time and an even bigger waste of money. I feel scammed. But what did I expect with Logan Paul and Danis being involved? I'd like to end this video with the best diss track ever done on JJ.
KSI, you're the gayest guy. Everybody in your crew is...
Everybody in my crew is gay and bi. Oh my god. This guy gives no fucks.
Smoke weed every day.